Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm about to stitch a little bit on this caterpillar, this Lucy Heaton birdhouse pattern. This is birdhouse number 7, I believe. There's 9 in total. I just want to make sure I'm over 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so right here. So this, like I said, is Lucy Heaton. I love these birdhouses. Oh, I thought that was a short strand. It's a full strand, so I can move it. I thought I was going to be leaving a tail. Let's see. It's a little harder for me to stitch when I make the videos because of the camera, but we're gonna do the best we can. So, what's going on in my neck of the woods? The first thing I will say is yesterday was a good day. I came out of my little funk that I fell into last week. When I look at my planner and see the days that I didn't, let me just see if I can get this magnifier. Yeah, there we go. When I look at the days I didn't do anything for this channel, I'm mainly tracking in 2 planners. I'm tracking in my cross stitch planner and in my reading planner. I haven't done a lot in my faith planner or my catch-all planner, but I'm trying. So when I look at my reading planner and my cross stitch planner, I didn't do much between, say, Thursday and yesterday. All weekend I slept and I binge watched. I probably got 40 hours of sleep over the weekend. I'm exaggerating. But I did binge watch The Gilded Age, which was absolutely fantastic. And I don't know where that strand came from. That was really, really good. And I watched the first 2 episodes of The Bridgertons, and at some point I will watch episodes 3 and 4. But I just want to touch base with the group of ladies that were going to do it together to see what their plan is on that. Last night I did watch 911, and I wanted to watch The Good Doctor, but next thing I know it was 4 a.m. and hubby was coming in from work. So I guess I will be watching, make sure you can see what I'm doing. I guess I'll be watching The Good Doctor today since I didn't quite make it yesterday. Tightness. There we go. So let's see. I want to watch a couple of the supplementary or the spin-off FBI shows, but I tried to watch one last night, FBI Most Wanted, I think it was. Right, and see, I love the original FBI show. I can watch that super easily and totally get into it, but I really can't get into this other one, so I may have to watch it from the beginning. I don't know. And I know there's, I think, an FBI International, so I'm interested in that, but not if they're going to put me to sleep. Agenda-wise, yesterday I made several videos, I think 4, 2 book review videos, my April plan, reading plan, my first week of April's reading plan, and a stitch and chat. Now, I think when I made that reading plan, it was going to be for the first week of April, but today is the 29th, so I officially started it yesterday, so we're going to go Monday to Monday. So we're going to go until April 1st, April 3rd. We'll see how many books I can read by April 3rd, and then I will reevaluate my TBR. I want to kind of mix like a review title with a blog to a review title, back to a regular review title, then switch over and switch back and forth so that when I make my videos for this channel, they're coming out around the time of release. Because the 2 videos that I already made today, which have not yet been edited, but those 2 videos, neither of those books is published, so those videos won't go up today, even though I filmed them. I've got maybe 4 videos that I've done that I've got to edit and schedule. So I got to get to that because I don't want that to pile up. If I didn't already mention, I want to watch This Is Us tonight. And I miss Good Doctor if I didn't say that already. So I'm going to watch that this afternoon. But my discipline is going to be this. And this is not going to be something that I do every week, but just this week. My discipline is going to be to read 2 books back to back. And then I'll allow myself to watch television. It's just a personal goal for 7 days. And after the 7 days, I'll ease up on myself. I'm not going to try to go hard indefinitely, but I do want to do it for 7 days. So yesterday I would count as day 1, the 28th, and today's the 29th, so today will be day 2. I'm reading The Next Thing You Know by Jessica Strouser, and I'll probably read Killer View, if that's the right title, by Roy Johansson. Those will be the 2 books that I plan on reading today. The 2 cross-stitch patterns that I'm going to be working on today, wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, is this one here, the Birdhouses, and Bear Tracks by Carolyn Manning. I might work on Crossword by Carolyn Manning as well, depending on how much I get done on this in Bear Tracks. Now, when I work on this, every time I pick it up, I want to complete a birdhouse. As you can see, I did this part was done already, so I didn't do that with this one. I put it down 2 weeks ago, and this is my first time picking it up. So my goal at least is to finish this birdhouse here today. Okay, so let's close this stitch off, and then we can go on to the next row. So yesterday I did good. I finished up the frame for the autism awareness brain. I caught up on my temperature tree up until yesterday, from the 18th to the 28th. And let's see what else. Getting a weird glare. The temperature, and then I worked on the Sleepy Laundry Cat. So I got page 2 finished of that. So today, like I said, I'm doing this one in Bear Tracks and maybe a little bit of Crossword. No, I'm not ready to dive into my Head yet. That's just going to sit on the back burner just for a few more days. What else can I tell you? Jigsaw puzzle. I have a video, that's another video, now that I think of it, that I need to upload to YouTube about a puzzle haul. So I want to reorganize. That looks so weird. I don't know what I just did. I want to reorganize my jigsaw puzzles because of the puzzle haul situation. I don't want to say too much because I'm holding off that video until Friday. And I also would like to spend 1 hour a day when I watch television and use the television time to work on my puzzles. So hopefully I can do that. The other thing that I have to figure out time-wise is my diamond painting, and I want to kind of get back to my Lapgan, even though I won't really be using it because it's spring. But I'm thinking about my crochet project. Then I keep thinking, okay, you never did the little Sam's Library, that miniature that I bought. So because I want to do that, I want to see if hubby will hang 2 shelves over my desk, so that my Lego friends, the friend from the Cafe Perk or Perk Cafe or whatever, if I can get that finished, I'd like to put that on that shelf. And then when I do Sam's Study, I'd like to put that on that shelf. So said shelf does not yet exist, but that's something that I want to ask hubby about. So I'm just looking at Pattern Keeper. So that was 4 down, and then that was 3 and 1, and then skip. Okay, Just want to make sure, because who wants to frog? I don't. So I need to sit down. Yes, I have the wheel, but the wheel's not very good because I'm so compelled to cross stitch. But I do want to try to sort out finishing that central perk from the Lego set, from the set Friends, and finish and start that miniature. And I want to check with my son Al to see if he'll help me with it. That would be great. But if he doesn't have time to do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might like make 10-minute videos, 10 or 20-minute videos of me working on it, and then work on it off screen and just intermittently do like 10-minute videos. So I don't know if I'm capable of doing that. I have to set it up on maybe my drafting table and work with my camera to see if I can do that. So I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't looked at it. I don't know even if I need any additional supplies. I don't know anything about it, but I do know that's coming up in April. As far as cross stitching is concerned, I want to try to do these stitching chats on a regular basis, but I'd also like to get enough stitching done on a good rotation so that I can do some regular floss tube videos, because I think it's been more than a week. And that didn't go in the hole. That didn't do it. We gotta frog that baby. Let's take you out. So, let's see. I have a lot of video ideas, and a couple of people asked me for book recommendations, so I'm thinking of doing genre-based recommendations. And the first genre-based recommendation will be for somebody who sent me a message on Instagram asking for recommendations. I'd also like to get a list of as many memoirs as I can find for figures that appeal to me. I think I need 3 spaces. Uno, dos, tres. Okay. So I have 3 memoirs coming up for review, and in the next week or so, and then I'd like to get at least 2 memoirs a month. So I need to come up with I'll check NetGalley and see what NetGalley has to offer in the way of memoirs, and then maybe even like go do a Goodreads search. I want to read more of those. Want to read more African American books, whether they're fiction or nonfiction. I have one true crime book to read, which is by Paul Holes, called Unmasked. That doesn't come out till April 26th, but I'll be reading it in the next week. So that's another nonfiction book that I have. Let's see. I'm going to call my son to try to see if I can have my grandsons for a couple hours on the weekend. Just, play chess and Uno and AC-Deucey and backgammon. I want to do that with the boys. I'm going to call Ariana to see if I'm going to be babysitting Demetrius and Olivia at all this week. And let's see. The weather is interesting. Yesterday it was frigid. Today it's nice and sunny, and it's already warming up. It's Massachusetts. The weather changes on a dime. Okay, so let me mark these stitches before I keep going so I don't make a big boo-boo. So that's 3 there. Okay, so I gotta go across 4. I'm using Pattern Keeper, which is over to my right. And I know that what I want is for my camera to be directly over this and not at this angle. And I really don't know how to see it to do that. So I'm working on that. Working on my angles, guys. I'm trying to make these videos in my recliner. I think I get a better angle if I'm at my desk, but we're gonna go with it. So that's 1, 2. No, that's. So what's going on in your neck of the woods? Are you stitching? Are you reading? Are you diamond painting? Let me know in the comments. Let me know who your favorite, if not your favorite designer, your favorite type of design. It looks to me, according to Fashawn, that I'm a sampler girl, that I lean towards samplers. So what do you lean towards? Do you like full coverage? Do you like simpler ones that have, what do they call them, motifs? Or do you like the stitch alongs? Because I think I'm doing 4. I'm doing Caterpillar, the 2 from the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, and Taylor's Oldest Time. So I am doing 4. Not that I'm anywhere near caught up with. The only one I'm on time with is Caterpillar. See this? Okay, so if that's... I kind of feel that something is off. So that's 5, 6, and then 3, and then 2, and then across 4, up 1, over 1, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. According to my grid, either I didn't stitch this from the beginning on the right place, or I've got a huge mistake. So let's look at this one more time. 3, 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up 1, 3. Okay. It looks like I didn't do this correctly on the grid. That's something that I've got to learn when I'm using the Easy Count fabric. My first stitch has to be right in order for this to fall. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to say goodbye to you guys at the end of this video and then turn around and have to frog. Who wants to frog? I don't. So I don't really have a lot to talk about other than goals and ideas and content. And I will say this. You know, a lot of times when I do my stitch and chat videos, I talk about mental health. And I turned a corner yesterday. It's like, I don't want to say snap out of it. It makes me think of Sharon Moonstruck. Snap out of it. But guess what? I think I've snapped out of it. I'm really happy about that. Believe you me. 4 more. Yeah, so I kind of came back to my place of calm. I am letting some of the hurt and anger go, and I feel okay. And that's about it, guys. So we're just gonna stop right here. I didn't get a lot done, only a few stitches, but it's hard for me to stitch with my camera and make it so that you guys can see what I'm doing. But that's my stitch and chat, and maybe tomorrow my content will be better, but that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.